Greetings and salutations. We get to go first because we've been losing all night. You're at Tpull's Corner. Depending on your time zone, either good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, the time you're watching this. It's a beautiful part of the internet. I'm your host, Travis. Travis is the host with the most at Tpull's Corner. Today's deck is called Token Draw. It's based around when another creature enters the battlefield and sort of taking advantage every time a creature does that, your other creatures will benefit. And since most of what we've got is Streets of New Capenna cards, hopefully we're playing under New Capenna rules. And let's see, I'm going to need a second white mana source. So we'll go get a Plains. The New Capenna rules are, when Streets of New Capenna came out, you noticed a pattern, maybe not in Ranked, unless you paid money, but in Standard play, by your third turn, if you were playing Streets of New Capenna, you needed to play 3 colors. They wanted you to play 3 colors, so by the third turn you had your 3 colors. And you notice, blue, white, green. We got them. Now we might miss a land drop after this, but Streets of New Capenna rules. It seems like it's still holding. If you go back to my videos when Streets of New Capenna first came out, probably every single round that I play a match, if my opponent's got the New Capenna colors, I'll point out when they get their third color on their third try. Alright, they got Siege Veteran out, so we need... Here, let's go ahead and just get rid of it now. You go away. We'll get to Scry. I guess we should take the land. As many land problems as we could have. And hopefully they don't have any removal right away. They got a +1 kind of thing going on. Okay, fine. Broker's Ascendancy. We'll have a +1 thing going on. Except ours happens every turn. How do you like those potatoes? And they just quit. Okay. Well, that was better than I'd hoped for. Let's go ahead and show you the whole deck now. I already got my 15 wins for the day. It's late into the evening where I'm at. Token Draw! So the overall theme of this deck is that I've got a bunch of cards that they benefit whenever another creature enters the battlefield. So even down to our 1-drop, it's an X-drop. Luxurious Libation. Target creature can get +X/+X until end of turn. You create a 1/1 green and white creature token. Citizen's Growbark creates a token. Fierce Retribution destroys a target attacking creature. Gala Greeters is a cool one. We tend to get them early as a 2-drop. I've only got 1 copy right now. But whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you get to choose one of 3 options. And you can, if you get 3 other creatures to enter the battlefield, you get all 3. +1/+1 counter, tapped treasure token, or gain 2 life. So to pair with that, on our 3 drops, we've got Rumor Gatherer. Whenever another creature comes in, we scry 1. If a second time it happens, we draw. And we have Mage's Attendant, 4 copies. When they enter, you create a 1/1 blue wizard creature token. They can also sacrifice itself. So if we put down Mage's Attendant and Rumor Gatherers around, we get to scry and draw. And if Gala Greeters is out, we get 2 of the 3 because we got 2 creatures coming in. We've got Halo Fountain, so we can untap somebody and create a citizen creature token anytime, or untap 2 creatures and draw a card. If we get to 15 tapped creatures, we win the game. But we do need 5 white mana to be free to untap all of them. We have 2 copies of Adeline. I have more copies of Adeline. Maybe I could put them in, but I'm at 60 cards right now. She's vigilant. She gets an extra token creature every time you attack, so that can trip off both Gala Greeters and the Rumor Gatherers. We've got 1 copy of Broker's Ascendancy, so all of our 1/1 creature tokens can become 2/2s and 3/3s as the game progresses. We've got 4 Broker's Charms, which we're looking usually to destroy target enchantment. That's second choice there, but we can use them to deal damage to creatures or draw. We've got 4 Disciplined Duelists, creatures with double strike and shield counters, so they might last a little bit longer than otherwise. 3 of Lagrella, which we can exile as you saw in the first match. And we could exile one of our own creatures as well, and if it comes back, we get 2 +1/+1 counters on it. 2 copies of Falco Spara himself, the legendary bird demon who's the leader of this particular 3-color section of New Capenna. He comes into the battlefield with shield counter on it. You can look at the top card of your library anytime, and you can cast spells from the top if you're willing to remove a counter, in addition to paying the casting cost. 1 copy of Rabble Rousing. Whenever we attack, we create that many additional green and white citizen creature tokens. 1 copy of Workshop War Chief, that when he dies, we get a 4/4 Rhino Warrior token, and we can blitz him in and have him attack on the same turn. He'll die. We get the 4/4 Rhino left behind, and we gain 3 life. Our mana adjusters, 3 of Spara's Adjudicators, so if we don't have the 3rd color we need, we can pay to exile this card and put it on any one of our lands, and then that land can give us that 3rd color that we need. If we cast it for full cast 5, then it just becomes a 4/4 creature, and when it enters, a target creature an opponent controls can't attack or block until your next turn, and that can be a game turner, actually. And 1 big card, Soul of Emancipation. When it enters the battlefield, you destroy up to 3 other target non-land permanents. Then its controller creates 3 white angel creature tokens with flying. And I'm thinking of using those on my 1/1 tokens, actually, for the most part. Now, if he has, like, a Hullbreaker Horror and 2 Titans of Industry out, then I will use them on them. For sure. But we do have a weakness against flying. We don't have a lot of flyers in here. While we wait to find a new match, we remind you to like and subscribe, especially if you're new to the neighborhood. Ooh, we're up against Fate Demon. I kind of like that name. Just a few extra cards in the standard deck size. New Capenna rules. Green, white, blue. Let's see. I think we'll go get the planes like we usually do. Come on. There we go. We got the nice little Brothers War cards for the lands. And they already went through 4 lands. Okay. There we go. Let's see, hang on. Blah, blah, blah. Exile, get the 1/1. Yeah, we're just going to destroy that now, if that's okay. Ooh. That seems fair, right? Uh-oh. So that could be troublesome. So we're just going to exile her right now, so we can't... We don't have to worry about them discarding 1/1 creatures and bringing Titans of Industry into our neighborhood. They killed my Lagrella already. Dang. People are vicious. Okay, we missed the land drop. Citizen's Crowbar seems like a good enough play. Mill 5 cards. Oh, it's a Titania, and they've got Awake in the Woods, which is a mythic rare card. They kept Titania. They're willing to trade everybody? They were thinking about it a lot. Okay. I kind of thought they'd hold on to the Fauna Shaman longer. But who needs to when you have Invoked Despair, right? Now can we please... Thank you. We finally got a land. They choose a creature or planeswalker. That was their only choice. And I think we just use Broker's Ascendancy. Now for 3 life, they can go get any specific card they want and maybe get rid of Falco. I guess the problem is if they won't go and find another Invoke Despair, right? No, they just cast Titanium. What else are you gonna do? You still got 5 mana. That's 8 lands to my 4. It's pretty gross. Alright. Target creatures, we don't really need them to do that. Get rid of Crowbar to get rid of Cruelty of Gix. And we're done. They'll probably get rid of it. Okay, the shield counter stops 1. And there's Argoth. So now they can merge. Beginning of upkeep. And they get a bunch of 1/1s. Okay. We could be in trouble. What do we need? I think we need... Well, I guess I should plus him up. So he doesn't die to the 1/1s. Because there could be a kicker spell or something that increases them by 1. You may put a land card into play. And they got lots of life. They do not attack with it. Interesting. Alright, so we'll do rabble-rousing. It's... I guess we're going to do the big one. And we still attack with the pack leader. And gain 2 life. I feel like we need life. Because if they can clear the board, they've got lethal. And they got 21-21. How does that work? Let's see. Power and toughness. Hang on. Man, you're going fast. Okay, equal to the number of lands you control. Oh, she returned all the lands. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do these guys all count as lands? Oh, they all count as lands right there. So, 21-21. Yeah, I think we're dead. That's 17. I'm all tapped out, aren't I? -4. Nice. That worked out great for them. That Awaken the Woods, Mythic Rare, Mythic Rare, Mythic Rare. I don't have any of that stuff yet. I did a few Brothers War quick drafts, but I was not lucky with my pulls in a certain sense. I didn't get the fantastic stuff. But we have been appropriately chastised for winning our first match. We have been soundly stomped and thumped. Completely about the head and shoulders there. Hello. Okay, we need a way to get blue mana within the next couple turns. Or we're breaking the rules. That is not what we wanted. We wanted a third color. You think they'll get rid of Pact Weaver? Kind of playing poker here. I got 2 pair. Or maybe they're afraid of Lagrella. They got rid of Lagrella. Alright. Do we have time? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we'll take it. It's more land. We're gonna get the blue with Spar's Adjudicators. We should probably be attacking, but oh well. Defend your deck! Are you gonna get rid of my poor little elf wizard? Look at all the nice little animals she's cuddling with and everything. That is not aggressive. I didn't even attack you when I could have. Shoop. Now I'm going to attack you. Let me scry first. Okay, don't feel like I need more land right now. I'll take that. Attack! Sweet! For each of them we get a draw spell because we already had Adeline come in this turn. So that satisfied the Scry 1 requirement for both of them. And now our card draw advantage leaps into place. Now let's see if we can use it to catch up. Okay, abilities can't be activated. Does that mean you're going to attack with your Revealing Eye? Ooh. Well, what do we do? How about this? We get to scry and draw. We'll take that one. Let's see. I guess there's nothing against. Nice. Let me read that. Oh, activated abilities. Okay, but we don't have to pay for any activation for her ability, so it's still good. Just have to wonder about that. Now this one they might have to be careful of. If they do a non-creature spell, they need to have 1 extra mana open. Just block you. Block you! Well, he's just going to come back, okay. Down to 5. Yeah, we'll take the land. Attack with just the 1. Create another 1/1. We'll go ahead and get 2 life back. We're not too greedy with the other stuff. And we get to draw now. 2 points of damage. And we get to play the land, so we finally may get our land drop. And if you've been watching this channel for a while, I complain about the land drops, like, constantly as it is. So I kind of like playing this deck because if I can get something like the Rumor Gather out, even just one of them, I can usually get enough scry draw going that I can go ahead and... Oh, hello. That was a lot of tokens you got rid of. It's like they knew they'd be facing tokens. I don't have this card yet. Maybe I have 1, but I don't have 4 copies. It's like this is this deck is designed to counter mine. But I'm going to let him through because I don't care. My other guys are more useful to me as they are, so to speak. Alright. Destroy target enchantment. Surprise! Boom! Mage's Attendant. Give me a scry and a draw. Get 2 life back too, by the way. And we'll go ahead and plus them up. Do we want to take the land? Yeah, we'll take the land. They're matching us land for land, so I'll attack with you. Third choice, tap treasure token. And we get to scry 1 more time, and we will take Lagrella. And they've known we've had these Falco Sparrows the entire time. And we haven't cast 1 once. We've been happy. You're going to let me hit you for 8 points of damage? She has Vigilance. She can still be a defender. Anyway, that first match wasn't... I mean, I like winning, but it wasn't the greatest demonstration of the deck. This is much better, right here. Hexproof and Indestructible. But it doesn't give you Vigilance. I mean, if you had another Legion to Ashes, you could take out a couple of those, but we'll just block there, and we'll block there. Oh, hang on. We need to be able to block you there, too. How about that? Good game. And this is kind of why we don't go play standard ranked, because standard ranked, it's a lot more competitive, and you have to design to beat the meta. You really do. We'll go ahead and show you one more match as we do it. I've gotten at least one comment where somebody wants to see me play ranked instead of play just the regular standard play, which I do. I mean, if you go into like the Shrine Saga, I think if most of that, if not all of it, is ranked. I think I may have posted the I'm in a Rush deck already, which is it's a historical ranked, but it's ranked. And I've got a modern variation of that I'll play ranked. That maybe I'll show you. It's not too different from the I'm in a Rush deck. Let's see, I need to start with usually a Plains, because I need 2 for Adeline, so I need to get a jump start on Plains early. There's my blue. Now we just need green. And we might have removal, but we'll give this a shot. So usually with decks like this, the more important thing is to let you guys know what's in the deck, show you how it works, stuff like that. Let's just go ahead and attack. They're going to let me get through with those. And let's fix our mana. Boom. I did that wrong. I should have done that on the Field of Ruin, right? I still need one other colored mana. Why wouldn't you attack with a Tainted Adversary at this point? Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Weirdo. Okay, there's the next color. Let's just attack with you. Okay, they didn't fall for it. So now, go get a couple more blockers. We're tapped out, but we got all the color we need now. They got a lot of Headless Riders. Okay, we will block with that one. They're going for the card draw. And all of those guys. And they just get them back. Nice. Alright, so what do we want to do? Only 3 mana still. No attacks. Just the one, huh? Alright. It does give them card draw. I could have attacked with Falcospara. Probably should have. But with Disciplined Duelist, if they don't have a way to remove him, everybody except for Chained Adversary dies when they attack, right? He won't attack with Morbid Opportunist no matter what. So he may get the card draw. Discard 2 cards. Okay. Let's do those. There we go. You get your card draw, but... Well, they get 2 card draws. Sorry. Alright, so we're going to cast this. We're going to attack with Falcospara. And our blockers are going to get ever better and better. Double strike to the rescue. Or first strike, sorry. He has double strike, but it's the first strike aspect of it that matters to us here. Tons of card draw. Did he not have removal? Okay, so that's 58 cards still to go. He had a lot of cards. Yeah, he did. If he'd had a single card that could have exiled this, or maybe removed a, made it a -2/-2 effect. So there's a lesson for you folks. Always have some removal in your deck. Otherwise, one card alone stood off the entire army basically. And I mean, he could have bum rushed us with a lot of that earlier, but he wanted to just time it so he could do it in an overwhelming strike, and he just did not have it. Or if he did, he didn't do the math. I wasn't doing the math. I had this so I could take out, like that guy if I wanted, or that guy if I wanted, that kind of thing. I think that was just poor planning or poor draw on his part. Alright, so that is the deck. Let me go in and show it to you one last time. Token draw. And my problem is, I'll take these decks out of mothballs. They're still in the 100 deck list limit here. And I'll start playing with it again, and I'll fall in love with it all over again. And then I'll be like, okay, what deck do I get rid of now? Because all the decks I've been playing with lately, I like. So yeah, Luxurious Libation didn't come up too often against or for us. Almost every other card basically made an appearance, right? Except for, I don't think we had a Workshop War Chief really show up that much. And if the game had gone on much longer, we would have been able to bring out the Adjudicators, and I think things would have just really gotten better and better and better for us as long as it went on. Partly just because Broker's Ascendancy gives us that +1 with everybody every turn, and our army was destined to grow. Alright, so that's it in a nutshell. We'll leave it there. There are, I think, some other cards that I want to play around with, just with the idea of the Mage's Attendant plus the Rumor Gatherer plus the Gala Greeters makes for a key linchpin of this, and I think Adeline in there. Maybe I need to have just more copies of Adeline. Might be handy. I'm not sure. I feel like there's other decks that you could make centered around these, and maybe the support cards could be different. But I like to have longer matches sometimes so I can make use of Falcospara. But maybe I'll just put that one in my new top of the deck version when I make that. Anyway, we'll leave it there. This is Travis saying thank you for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks. Have a good one.